All right, let's get straight to it. This briefing is about the cognitive impact of our current AI systems. And let's be clear, this isn't just about a new tool. We're looking at a fundamental shift in the very architecture of human thought. So today, we're going to conduct a threat assessment, and then I'll walk you through a clear counter protocol. The core concept we're dealing with here is outsourced reason. I want that term to stick. It's the delegation of our core cognitive processes, synthesis, analysis, decision-making, directly to AI. And make no mistake, this is not some far-off hypothetical risk. This is a current operational reality. It's happening right now, and it's leading to long-term cognitive atrophy. It's eroding our very infrastructure for thought. Okay, so how does this actually happen? What are the mechanics of this degradation? Let's move into the diagnostic phase, the threat assessment. We're going to break down the specific mechanisms of cognitive atrophy. The fundamental mechanism here is a role shift. We are moving from being creators, people who actually engage with the nuances of a problem, from the ground up, to being mere validators. Our job is becoming to just check if a pre-generated AI output looks right. This is what I call the middle manager trap. We're essentially becoming supervisors of a black box, a process we no longer own or, frankly, even understand.
And this validator role, it creates what we're calling a tourist mindset. Think about it. You see the destination, the perfect, polished result from the AI, but you never actually inhabit the journey. You didn't walk the path, you didn't experience the thought process. All that vital, messy, difficult work gets outsourced. The end result is a dangerously superficial understanding with zero intellectual retention.
So let's get specific. Which mental muscles are actually atrophying? We're tracking degradation across 4 critical areas. First, creativity. We're seeing a loss of outlier thinking because these models are trained to find the most probable answer, not the most innovative one. Second, critical thinking. Our ability to assess bias is plummeting. And then you have memory. Retention is down across the board. Finally, and maybe most importantly, metacognition. We're losing the awareness of our own thought processes.
So let's drill down to the neurobiological level. What's actually happening here? It's something called the shortcut effect. When an AI delivers a polished, perfect-looking answer, it literally short-circuits the vital cognitive labor that we need to do. That struggle, filtering information, navigating ambiguity, assessing bias, that's not a bug, it's a feature of deep thinking, and we're engineering it out of the process.
And this brings us to a well-documented principle that everyone in this room should know, the irony of automation. The quote here says it all. By automating routine mental tasks, we deprive our brains of the low-level practice they need to maintain high-level expertise. That expertise is absolutely critical during a system failure or a crisis. We're automating away our own resilience. All right, that's the diagnostic. Now let's shift to the solution. We've developed a counter protocol. The objective is to engineer high-resistance tools for thought, tools designed specifically to counteract this cognitive offloading. Look, this requires a total paradigm shift in our design philosophy. The current dominant model is the frictionless assistant. Its entire purpose is to remove all cognitive friction for maximum efficiency. We are proposing the exact opposite, a high-resistance tool for thought, a tool that intentionally introduces productive friction to stimulate deep thinking. So what does this look like in practice? Here is the blueprint. We call it the Deep Notes methodology. It's a 3-step protocol designed to re-engage the user's cognitive agency. Step 1, adversarial prompting. Step 2, Socratic interfacing. Step 3, metacognitive scaffolding. Let's break down the functions. Adversarial prompting means you use the AI to find the fallacies and weak points in your own arguments. Socratic interfacing means you force the AI to ask you questions, guiding you to the answer instead of just giving it to you. And metacognitive scaffolding is about using the AI to map the very structure of your own thinking, making you aware of how you're connecting ideas. This really crystallizes the entire philosophical shift. The goal here is to transform the AI from a replacement engine, something that just does the work for you, into a debate opponent, or even better, a metacognitive partner. It's about keeping the human in the loop, not as a validator, but as the primary thinker.
Okay, let's talk strategic imperative. This isn't a user-side problem that can be fixed with better habits. This is a core mandate for developers, for strategists, for us. This is the human augmentation mandate.
For too long, the central challenge has been framed as, how do we make AI smarter?
That's the wrong question. The real strategic and technical challenge is, how do we use AI to make humans smarter? Our mission must shift from replacing human work to actively augmenting the depth and quality of human thought.
So I'll leave you with this final question. It's the one that defines the next decade of this technology. Will we engineer AI to replace human reason, or will we engineer it to augment it? The choice and the responsibility is ours.